Whew. Greetings, YouTube. To say that this fight is some BS would be a tremendous understatement. But then again, when something's called the eternity of pain, which implies you're going to be in pain for literally the rest of your life and then your future lives, if you're reincarnated or you're in heaven or you're in hell or you're floating in the cosmos of space, no matter where you are after this life, you will be in pain. It will be an eternity of pain. So I suppose this is how it's supposed to feel. Now, if I'm sure you wait long enough for much better players and much more skilled and knowledgeable MCS heroes, they're going to come out with options where you only have to do like 1 or 2 revives. I just used 8. That's right, 8 revives. Now, the good news is they are in the overflow. But I will say if there's a positive to this, it's that at least you're guaranteed to do some amount of damage if you parry to start the fight and then charge in. But sometimes you can do 2% damage and sometimes you can do 30%. I did both. Now, I used Black Widow Clairvoyant because, of course, my goal is always to use champions that get me multiple points at the same time. And look at that. Black Widow Clairvoyant did just that. She earned me 3 points. So I say 8 revives, and you think, wow, this guy sucks. And you know what? Maybe I do. But you know what's nice about using 8 revives in 2 points? It's like using just 4 revives per point. And that's how I oftentimes categorize whether or not it's worth the effort. Also, I get so annoyed when I say something like 3 points and then people message me and say, Prof, your title's wrong, it's clickbait, you don't get 3 points. Yes, you do. Now, I do because I'm wallet breaker. Sometimes throne breakers don't see the specific point that I gained because they don't have the opportunity to get that extra point. So, for me, it's 3 points. For you, maybe it's not. What's nice is that with the points I just gained, I now am in automatically, no matter what, a tier that gets me a small percentage of tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic. But I have 7 points, and I think with just 1 more point, I will jump from 2 to 4 25% tier 5 class catalyst for element selectors, or the equivalent of a 100% fully formed tier 5 class catalyst, no matter what. And most importantly, I will just about, but not quite, double the amount of tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic. So that final point will come with the goal of using a metal and hero. And yes, I think it's kind of BS that they added 2 requirements for this for only 1 point. Metal and hero. Usually it should be use a metal champion or a hero, but not both. With that being said, one of the many reasons why I bought the 100 or 1,000 units, was for the 10 greater champion boosts, of which I am equipped. Now, there is some real BS going on in this fight. For starters, if you're like me and you use full suicides, there's a heal block. So you're going to take that recoil damage with no chance to regenerate it, even though Black Widow Clairvoyant traditionally has some regeneration. On top of that, you've got like 3 timers to watch out for. You've got the encroaching stun timer to watch out for. You've got this power switch timer that if you've got more power than the Overseer, basically your power can be drained, and so you don't even have the opportunity to fire off a special before you're stunned. And then once you're stunned, you are done, son. And then on top of that, of course, every time the Overseer throws a special, it's an auto block timer. So you got 3 timers to watch out for. And I don't know about you, but that's stressful. So what I do is I hope that I get here. And a lot of times you don't, because if he is aggressive and fires off the special, so watch it, the encroaching stun timer is here. So I just have to fire off my special or I'm dead anyways. Now I know he's going to block it, and then I'm going to dash back and start again. But look, the second timer is here, and we've got to fire off our special, or we are drained of power. Now I've got no power, and I'm dead. And believe it or not, that 17% damage taken, I think is pretty good. Because I know sometimes I'll only do like 5% damage, but it takes you what it takes you. Those milestones, those rewards are incredible. So we're going to try one more time. And the first thing I'm going to do is go to the Curse of Plague to stop taking poison damage since there's that heal block. Now, I got lucky again. He charged in. If he fires off a special one, I don't even know what to tell you. But now look, I'm power blocked. I've got no shot. I'm automatically going to get stunned, and the encroaching stun is going to almost knock me out. And then he's going to fire off a special too, and at this point, like, what are your options? You tell me. Like, you could say, wow, what a noob player, but what are your options? So I would keep doing this until I take down at least 20% health, but for me, the goal was between 20 and 30, and I took down like 24%, and that was the best I did. So again, it took me 8 revives. They're all level 1 revives. They're all in the overflow, so I can be proud of that. But this fight is some BS, and yet, in the end, Black Widow, Clairvoyant got me 3 points. But man, I'm not looking forward to going back through this and the Hercules fight with the Gauntlet, and Lord knows that I hate fighting Bishop already, so that Bishop, Eternity of Pain, for a reason, right?